What's going on, everybody? Waving at all my people on Instagram. What's going on? What's going on? Share the live. Share the live. Midnight almost. It's still ladies' night. Oh, yeah. What it do? What it do? Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. I will be following up with the doctor. Yes, ma'am. I got some real good insurance. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that, though. That's so sweet of you. Appreciate you. That's the kind of people I like following, that's concerned about the human being. Ain't worried about the look, ain't worried about who I am, who I'm not, if I'm married, if I'm single. Ain't worried about that. Health is the new wealth. That's how you get good friendships, good relationships. And Lisa Smith, you rock. I really appreciate you today. What's up, Perry? Say hello, Perry. We're doing a midnight workout. I've been having a lot of people hit me up. Hey, Perry. Worked out with me, Greg. We're going to dance. We're going to finally get dance. I don't know what dance they called it, but they used to be the move back in the day. To everyone, hold on, let me get back on. Let me get on this one right here, too. Hold on a second. To everyone who heard about my little incident last night, and I don't want you to think when I say little that I am playing it small. I'm not. We're actually at 1:46 a.m. this morning. I had to call 911 because it was them with the assumption that I possibly could have died last night due to a massive heart attack that was trying to come by way of a serious Charlie horse in my leg that was working its way up to my chest through the main artery in my leg. I've had Charlie horses before when I was young. Had a couple of them as an outdog. So I know all the signs of a regular Charlie horse. And I know mainly, Gatorade or water with salt in it, stretching it, moving it. When most of the time we need the cure, and just giving it time, calm down, breathe, don't panic. We normally stop the Charlie horse and it subside and go down. I'm still having pain in it right now, so that's why I'm being kind of careful. Now tonight, all the thing I'm doing tonight is Adderall. I might sneak in, I say that, and I get on my workout clothes. And I know me when I put on my belt, I'm going to turn into Superman watch. So y'all hype me up, but don't hype me up too much. Don't even want to work myself tonight. Yeah, I was asleep. I was dead asleep. I was out. And I got woken up by the Charlie horse forming, and I actually woke up saying, "Oh man, we're going to have a Charlie horse." And as soon as I said it, it hit, and it hit my when it hit the back of my thigh, my hamstring, I immediately grabbed it, so I turned to massage it, like you normally do, and man, that thing hit hard. I mean, like, man, it hit again, and I was like, "Oh, this ain't normal. Like, what's going on?" Then it started going from the back of my hamstring. It started going towards my groin area, and so it came It came from the back, and so it coming up here to the main artery vein, and then when I grabbed it harder, my leg folded. It just boom, went like that, and then it grabbed the calf, and it had the calf and the hamstring pulled together. And the more I try to separate it, the more I feel like it's getting ready to snap my tendon or tear. I feel like I was going to snap the whole damn band or whatever. Keeps all that together, like the tendons and all that, tissues and all that. Then, I literally started, panting hard, trying to get it to calm down, and the pain got so bad. I'm very high tolerance to pain. I broke, man. I started crying like, man, I got to get rid of this pain. And the more and more I massaged it, the more and more it hurt. And I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then all of a sudden, you concentrate everything back towards the inside, and you hit that main vein, that is your artery. And I knew that because of some of my medical training for the military and other things I had to do in life. And I was like, snap, if this hits this main artery, it's over. Because it's throbbing, it's pumping, and you hit it, boom. As soon as it hit, I believe it was God that told me to take my thumb and I jammed it off in that main artery, and I caught it. And it started throbbing. Fortunately, I'm right-handed, so I'm trying to find where my phone is. And I was getting ready to take the pressure off, and once again, I believe God said, don't do it, because I felt like if I did, that was going to shoot straight up through that main artery straight to my heart and just bam. So I dug even deeper. I took this hand, I went and I jammed it at the same time as I was moving it, and it kind of moved up a little bit to where the neck. I said, "Oh man, it's going to shoot up." And I was able to find my phone, grab it, hit 911. And I'm telling the 911 operator what's going on. He said, "Do not let your leg go. Do not let that artery go. Stay on the phone." And he said, "I'm calling IMSA right now while you're on the phone." And he calls him. He said, "They dispatched to you, Mr. Coleman, and things will be all right." He said, "I'm also dispatching the fire department because it shows the location that you're at is a secure area." I said, "Yes, it's very secure." So he asked me about, am I feeling all right? I said, "Man, it's going black. It's going black." He said, "Don't pass that." He said, "You cannot let that artery go. He said, put pressure, squeeze it, push the thumb down even harder and harder." The harder I was, man, God, I was like, "God, this is so much pain." I said, "Man, I'm black." I said, "Dude, I'm telling you, I'm going." Because literally my vision was just going black, black, black. And I had half black up and I was fighting to stay conscious. He said, "If you let that go, it's going to really be painful. It's not going to be good." He said, "Whatever you do, don't let that go. Stay awake, stay awake. Don't pass out, don't pass out." He said, "Stay by the phone." And he called him to see where they're at right now. Hung up. I'm trying to figure out a way now that I got this right here. So I done jammed it in again because I got the phone on speakerphone, and I went from the back and I grabbed the hamstring, and I don't know how I got this part of my hand over here to tickle for the thumb. So I got my whole hand all the way up, my leg by my chest. It's folded. I'm trying to push the leg, make it stretch. It ain't stretching. He said, "Hey, they're at your place, but the armed security guard is not at his desk." He said, "He's probably doing a rover." And he said, "What apartment you in?" I told him, blah, blah, blah. He said, "Is the door unlocked?" I said, "No." This time all I got on was some drawers. I'm half naked. And then he says, "Want to bust that door?" I said, "Okay, do what you got to do." He said, "How do we get it?" I said, "Oh, you ain't going to be able to bust the door. Y'all going to have to break into the building. You can't even get in." And he said, "Whatever you do, don't let that leg go." I said, "Dude, I'm in so much pain." He said, "Is there any way you get to the door, get to where they're at and crawl out to them or something?" I said, "Let me try to get out the bed." And I tried to swing, and I wasn't going nowhere. My whole left side started going numb. I said, "Dude, my left side is going numb. My arm is getting fatigued. My hand is getting fatigued. It's tingling." I said, "It's going numb." And I said, "This thing has moved and got it to my abdomen." So I done sat up here, took the right hand and jabbed it to my abdomen and stopped it there because it was moving in. It was right here. And the vein popped. You feel the vein popping out my skin. I hit it where the vein was at. And I said, "I caught it," right? I said, "Man, I can't even move, dog. I got two different things." He said, "Whatever you do, don't you let the one in your leg go." He said, "Let the one in your abdomen go." He said, "It's just hurting." He said, "Probably just a little bit to slip by." He said, "But do not let that leg go." So I figured out a way to roll over, and my leg was cocked in the air. I tried to do a hop, couldn't do the hop. So somehow I was able to lean, and my leg kind of dangled. And that's when I knew. I said, "Oh, shit." And my leg was dangling, but it was still drawn. And I had no life in my left leg. So I'm up here dragging, trying to drag to the right while the thing's up in there, and I'm dragging him, hop, dragging. It was weird how I got there. Got to my door, open the door. I'm dragging down the hallway. I said, "Dang, I ain't gonna put some drawers on." Turn back around, grab these exact workout pants, and I had figured out how to put the right on. I'm coming up, I'm putting the right, and I'm pulling up to the left, and I'm right here, and I got my pants halfway on, and I'm walking out, and now everyone over here thought I'm kidding. They look like what I'm saying is, by the time I reached the hallway, there was some folks that was coming in from the club. They gave me a look like, huh? Because they used to be dressed in Gucci, Louis, Prada. They ain't used to be having half my damn pants on, have no shirt on, half my pants on, and I'm walking like this, dragging the thing, trying to find where the IMSA at in my phone. No one is saying, hey, can we help you? Or King, what's going on? I mean, these people that's been around me, man, how is looking like, and I'm too weak to say help. Like, can you guys help me? I'm too busy trying to talk to IMSA. I'm busy. I said, man, I'm supposed to go. He said, don't you pass out. I said, they not at this door. They at this door. I said, I don't see them no more, so I'm going to go back to my apartment. So I'm dragging myself back, and little do I know, little life is coming back to the leg, but it's just dragging. It's dragging. Next thing you know, I started feeling this thing. I said, man, it's moving towards my chest. My whole arm goes numb. I got a death grip some kind of way all around here to this artery. I'm man, made it back to my apartment, sat down in that chair. When I did, my leg loosened up and just let go. Went back out in the hallway, tried to get, now I'm limping with my hand in there. So I took this, jabbed it in there, came around, jabbed it in there. Now I'm walking. And I'm trying to see both ways. I turned back around. I got a hallway full of IMSA, fire department, and everything. Looking at me while I'm holding my pants still up, saying, hey, where's the apartment, blah, blah, blah. I said, it's me. They said, who? I said, it's me. I'm the one they called 911. They said, no, they're looking for a black male that can't move. I said, it's me. I'm the one that can't move. I said, but I moved to come out here to find y'all. I come in my apartment and they said, I said, come in. I said, it's me. They said, oh, no, nobody else. I said, no, it's me. I'm the one that called. I let the thing go and my leg, boom, just went straight. And I felt all that rush up. And the guy was looking at me. He said, Miss Coach, go get my right. They took my blood pressure. Long story short, he said, I just had a similar thing happen to me in the back of my kneecap. And it took about 4 hours before it went away. All I could do is ice it, elevate it. And he said the charge hit the back of his kneecap. And I said, why did it go to the main vein? He said, that's why we rushed after like we did. We had everybody here. Because when it hit your main vein, if you would have let that go, it was going to shoot that up into your heart. And you probably would have passed out and you probably wouldn't be here right now. So they wanted to take me to the emergency room. I said, no, I said, I'm feeling better. They did all the vitals. He looked at my face, she took my eyes. All they did was move the leg. Everything was looking good. Went to sleep. Because I don't quit and I don't give up on people. I just don't know how to do it. And if I put my word out there and I can legitimately show up to something, or legitimately do like I'm doing the live night, I'm going to do it. No head. No one knew. The only thing I could think of when I was going through this whole situation, I said, Lord, don't let my daughter come, because she came to class today and found her dad dead in the house. Not like this. Not with my leg too long up in the air and I'm grabbing and I'm holding it. I said, I don't want her to find me that way. So I was trying to lay straight, so if I did pass away, then I at least would pass away laying straight, look like I could pass in my sleep, versus like I could pass in pain. That's all that I think of. I wasn't panicking. I was at real peace and told God, this is my time to go. I'm good. I'm everything you told me to do. I'm good. I'm at peace. I'm happy and joyful. You know, I got a chance to meet some good people. Got a chance to help some lives. And then it wasn't until later on today, kind of speed up the story. So I tell the students what happened. They're like, oh, I said, no, we'll still do it. We did an awesome class. They said they sweat in places that they didn't know they could sweat at. They was empowered. They were strong. A couple of them said, I'm going to fake it for the next class and sign up, but I ain't calling me. This is one of my virtual people. They said they worked out muscles today that they didn't even know they had. But it was fun, informational. We laughed and giggled. We didn't do it. We were scheduled to do the 7 and a 10. 7 was meet and greet, so we started at 8. So we were going to do 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. We put everything together. They didn't do 2, they did 3. I am so proud of them. They got through it. And that was just my whole piece of joy. What I said, could it be that when you prayed for that young man, when you was on live last night, who had an addiction, who told you about the addiction, asked you to pray, you stopped and prayed that you prayed, and that's why you got attacked. I said, you know what? God dog it, that was it. That's why I tell y'all that my life is a healing life. It's an uplifting, make you laugh, make you giggle, stimulate you sexually. I don't care what it does. As long as you ain't quitting, giving up, trying to end your life and do some stupid stuff, let my life do what it do. And other people, y'all leave everybody alone. Let them comment or comment. Say what they will say. As long as it's uplifting. Now, if y'all trolling, you gotta go. Come on, go do that somewhere else that's not affecting people's lives. And all they're doing is playing video games all night long. Y'all watching them sleep. I looked at one person live and had 1 million views and 1 million likes, and all she was doing, just knocked out. I'm like, so is this what we doing to run up the algorithm? Is turning it on and leave it on and go to sleep, and people are watching you sleep? I mean, this is what we're really doing. Oh, you look so peaceful. Oh, wow, nice clean room. Hey, what kind of sheets are those? This person is knocked out. And here we are, we talking about life and relationship. Some topics are, challenging. But other ones is what we do, baby. And I'm like, y'all want to troll somebody? Man, don't troll me. Don't do that. There's a certain power that we possess that is not human. So I'll just say this. I told the enemy, I'm going to do exactly what I said I'm going to do. Regardless. If I give y'all my word, I'm going to do it. Now, I said I was going to come back tonight. We're going to do part 2 of my talk. Let's get through this ab rolling. Let's get through this exercise. All right? I'm going to do this one. I'm probably going to do, I say I ain't going to do them, but I feel like right now I'm going to do a couple of exercises on the floor. Okay? Just a couple. Something light. Get through it so we can finish our conversation. Because ladies, I know it ain't 9:45, 10, but it's 11:30. So I need y'all to tell me once again, what do y'all call a king? One thing that he should possess to be a king, or he is. He has or he is to be a king. Let's get off of that. I only want 2 of y'all to answer that question. And then what we're going to talk about is, what if, I'm going to use me as an example. I have the inability of having a stable mind. My mental was unstable. How do you, as a woman, handle an unstable, mental-minded man that you didn't know this when you first met me? It's been discovered as we're going through. You done told me 10,000 times you love me, blah, 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 blah. And now you figured out, wow, his mental is not always stable. Now, not that I'm bipolar crazy. It's just I'm somewhat unstable in how I handle things mentally. How do you handle me? And I'm going to tell you right now, if you say you're going to leave and abandon, you need to go. Because all you're doing is perpetuating the disease and the issue of men by abandoning them. The wrong thing to do is discover that we have something that's going on mentally. I'm not talking about what's at a dangerous place. I'm just talking about is at that place where if someone took out some time with us, if someone guided us and led us or whatever, then we could probably be healed in that area to make the environment better for both of us. So how do you handle that? How would you handle it? How have you handled it? Because I'm telling you right now, what started the chain reaction for a lot of men not being mentally mature to be in certain relationships is too many people kept abandoning them. The mother, the sister, the girlfriend, and now you're threatening to do the same thing. And until women step into their rightful role and place in a man's life and become a helpmeet and stop trying to be his helpmate, then the problems with men and women are going to always exist. It's going to be some drama for y'all women because these men nowadays don't even have the basic principles down. At least my generation was raised to open the damn door for y'all. I don't know what this generation is raised to do. It's sad. Let's go. I feel good now, boy. Ah, I said the teams, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Whew. That was hard, team, baby. Technically, this is my 4th time working out. Whew. Because I told Death today, you think I've been having life before? You just don't know who you fool with trying to take me out. I'm the wrong brother. I told you I was going to go through something. I'm going to do what I like to do. I love to bleed. I was going to do a modified version of my night workout. Because I say I get up at 7 in the morning and be at the gym. Or get up at 6, be at the gym at 7. Be on live at 7 a.m. Y'all wake up with me. Get this workout done. There's too much life for me to die. That's why I'm working out. Because it's life. Huh. That's 40. Whew. course, as y'all know, this is not my full workout. This is a modified version. Shorten it up. Let me shorten up a little bit. I'll tell you what, you know, legs feel better. Whew. Play a little music for the second set.
Mark, this 250,000 right here. Nice. Nipsey, this case carries a life. So I'm gonna need a meal. I'm going to have those.
Yeah, my Samsung watch is the same. I just need to wear it. All you do is just hit. There's a little bop, bop, bop. And then hit 911 and call out. And then it also sends out SOS to all my favorite contact people. Let them call me and know, and it sends out a location where I'm at. I just ain't wore it. Well, didn't think I needed, but I guess I do know. So I'll be putting it on tonight. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. We are a community of people that get expertise. We got lawyers that's a part of our family. We got medical doctors, nurses. We got people who are spiritual. We got folk that gangsters. King Hope Nation is a group, a conglomerate group of a little bit of everything to bring balance to everything. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to sit there and abandon one another. We're not going to sit there and not be able to be there to help one another, to give advice to one another, to pray for one another, to cry when one another cried. That was a serious situation I went through. And like I said, I know some of y'all heard about it by way of the recording and whatnot. Some of y'all have left beautiful messages. I appreciate it. But trust me, King good. At the same time, we're not going to panic. We're going to be cautious. We're going to be aware. We're going to be alert. And we're going to be proactive. I will be going to the doctor, call my doctor Monday. Actually, I'm going to send him a text tomorrow if the pain doesn't subside. First thing in the morning when I wake up, I'm going to send him a text, let him know, hey, this is what happened. I call the emergency room. What do you suggest? I need to come into the office as soon as possible. If you suggest I go to the emergency room, I get insurance, I will do so.
Want to create professional videos effortlessly? Head over to our1.ai.
All right, let's get this out of the way. Let's listen to a little nip, long live Nip Huss. Long live Nip Huss. Yeah, marathon, baby. King Hope, baby.
I'm the type that don't help kids. Breaking down the switch in front of your feelings. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night was a cold killer. You gotta keep the devil in his heart, niggas. But you know how I go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's so, niggas. Let it cross off. Let it shoot off. No 58 drops. Let it bulletproof off.
Go, baby.
Every few shows, that's why some new goals. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Also, I have me, I got Cubans on the road.
Let's go.
Cubans on the road. Without that to own, get smoke. Look, listening to music at the Meyer Rollers. True devotion of a blue social. My cultural influence in the revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas do it. They tell me hustle, tell the deal, you like confusion. They said that real rap, you motherfucking scripture. I'm a urban legend. South Central and South Section. Can't express how I curve the time. Yes. Got the L, but gotta eat forever. Stress. Got them off in the Milwaukee desert. And left. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making it. Straight out my jewelry and what makes stress. Well, y'all, pick up your gym balls. Got your champagne bottles, burritos, till t-shirts. Grab a nigga, play chestnut checkers. Nigga 38 special for you clever niggas. See, bro, you ain't nothing down about the street code. They go on these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD for. Yeah. Nah, I'm finna take it there. Since I'm around, I'm gonna make it clear. Spoke things into the universe and make it clear. Say it's word that I won't say it's fair. Purpose so you wasting there. Fuck it, y'all niggas scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make a born miller, they don't make a real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They see it through time, I be making bills. Go stuck in this game, I've been making deals. So later on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I'm flash dramatic.
That's it.
Baby on my neck, I'm and the pussy on my breath, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call, and the rest get heavy. Just another front step for cash. No message from the set, we accept the challenge.
Woo. Oh man. What kind of man is this joke? This is the standard man, what the standard should be at least. Since the standard's not, I just become the standard. How about that? Y'all just stop fooling with a man who's less than the standard.
What's killing people the most? You have to put food as number one. If y'all listen to me, I talk about fasting a lot, and we develop products that makes that easier to do. If we're right here, no more people.
My boy Mike Rashid.
Advanced appetite control. I want to talk about 2 ingredients you want to do that makes it so.
I take his product. I'm now one of his associates. Also, sponsorship. Plant-based, protein, mushroom enhanced, plant-based protein, mushroom enhanced, pre-workout powder. We took it today. They loved it. Some stuff people ain't supporting because they just don't know about it. That's all. Not because they hate on it. They just ain't been educated. Some of y'all don't even know who Mike Rashid is. Some of y'all don't know who Ambrosia Collective is. So that's why somebody like me come in your life and tell you about it. All right, come on, ladies. I got a few minutes before it's midnight. Let's forget about the things that make a king. We passed that. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know. First, God. Second, non-selfish. Third, he should be empowered to have some kind of financial plan that's in place, not plan that's in his head. It means he should be actively working out what he's already planned out to be what is called you guys' his financial future, whether it be 9 to 5, whether it be to work, for your own business, on your own, whatever it might be. It ought not be in thought. By the time he starts to date you, it ought to be a thought that he had, that he's manifested, and he has revenue coming in. Not being an abuser physically at all, point blank, period. Verbally, we don't really know the stuff that we say that hurt you guys. Teach us. You must be a listener, communicator, if you please. And know that without you, his full development cannot be possible. Because it's not good for men to be alone. God said, I will make you a help meet, not a help mate. Just somebody to jump on down on, get pregnant, and practice your sex skills. But somebody to sit down, help strategize, help bring together the vision and the purpose of your life, because she's literally taking on the last name and embracing what she believes is to be her whole, to fulfill her life as a whole. He then is in return giving of his last name, embracing what he believes is his missing part. It's his body, it's missing the real. She's real, missing the body, so they now complete one another. So if he ain't got those things, he's not even based to be a man. He's still developing. And that kind of goes to his mental state. So there are some men, through my counsel I've discovered, and then just being in a locker room talking about blah. Some men that have had the inability to mature to a place where their mindset is stable. When I say the inability, they're dwarfed. They are unlearned. They don't know how. They have the ability to learn if someone does, but because they have been enabled, they have been disconnected from socializing. They don't know how to really communicate. Someone took more time abandoning them, disrespecting them, talking down to them instead of figuring out a way of building them. No one wanted to take that time to do so. Y'all women nowadays, you don't want that as a project. I don't want a project nigga. I want somebody who's already pretty much made, blah, 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 blah. I understand that, but it has to be some degree of a little bit of a compromise in that area, because perpetually what has taken place in that man's life, some woman started the damage. It's going to take some woman to help undo the damage. Now, you ain't trying to be that whole female, but if you recognize the person that you have had interest in or you are now in love with, you need to be able to say, okay, mentally, there's some things that's not always balanced in your life. There's some maturity area. So before we go deeper into the relationship, before we go not so much that you bring in a halt, but you're slowing this process down by saying, we're going to need to bring professional help early on into the relationship so that we won't be regretting not doing it later on in the relationship. If he is totally against that, and then you try to become a building blocker in his life to help slow down yet the progress and start showing him and speaking to him, and he is this 100% against it, then you're going to have to be woman enough to put your foot down at that moment and then not give ultimatums, but give a decision that is healthy for both parties. Because letting them know, I'm not saying if you don't do, then I'm gone. I'm saying if you don't do, this is what's going to happen, and you're going to end up forcing me to leave. I don't really want to leave a man like you because I see so much potential in you. But you're in no way budging to even admit the fact that it's a possibility that you need help and counseling from someone more than me. Well, if you're not going to get it from the counselor, you're not going to listen to me, give me a plan. How do you stop jumping up on top of me thinking that sex is the only way to solve the problem? Because I am not the only portion of your problem. And women, you have to take your position to say that there's some piece that you play with the problem. But let them know that I am not the whole, because you came to me like this. I'm just not discovering it. You don't want to go with my plan. You don't want my help. You need to give me a plan. Well, I'm not the one leaving. You're the one escorting me out the door. And when you have conversations like that, make sure you do it in the right tone from the right place of your heart. If he starts to get kind of agitated, hold your peace. That's just not a good time to talk about it. Just hold up and say, you know what? If you're getting heated because this is really hitting the area, let's table this and let's come back to this thing. Because you need to make sure that he's really hearing everything. That's when you seek the person that he does listen to. You know his best friend. You know the chick or the dude he talks all the time, his daddy, it's the one he always mentions. You might not know the secret nigga or the secret girl that he got talked to. They really got influence. Sorry to say that, and that's the truth a lot of times. But you know the one that sits the close. And you have the right, because you're in a relationship with this person, to say, I'm concerned about our boy. Things ain't really going all the way right at that elevator level. Between floors 7 and 8, it's getting stuck. And if it don't get solved, he's not only ruining what we have, he's going to end up ruining what y'all have, because that's just how the thing does. It dominoes effect and crap rolls downhill. If that person loves this person as much as you do because they're the friend, then perhaps maybe they will have a way of discussing. Man, we include themselves and say, hey, man, I was thinking about the other day, I'm supposed to go to counseling, man. He does this some things I just need off my brain. And I ain't a doctor. I need somebody who does this as a profession to give me another viewpoint. Man, old girl was talking that woo, I ain't doing that, man. That's for suckers, man. Well, you calling me a sucker? I thought it was your boy. No, I ain't saying like that. Well, you know what? Let me challenge you, bro. Let's play for it. Whoever wins, we all go to the doctor. If I don't win, you don't go. If you do win, we both go together. Make it a competition, like something. But get them in front of the help they need, that they don't even know they need, to start to do an unwinding in their mind to show them that they really do have the ability to go into the place that's unstable, discover why, and start bringing stability first for themselves and then towards everybody else that's connected to them. Okay? What you don't do, women, you don't abandon them. You don't just say, oh, hell no, I ain't still no one man like that. Come on. Because all you're doing is endorsing people like that to leave your life to mess with somebody else's. But listen to this part. Open up an entry for the next nigga to come in the same way that you just sent one out. Because when you could have helped somebody else and you didn't, trust me, that next one coming is going to be what just left, but this one's going to be worse than what you just put out. Because now you're putting this one out in somebody else's life, but then to make it worse than somebody else. Don't you think some woman did the same thing to you? I ain't dealing with this bull crap. And then all of a sudden he found you, you found him, and this nigga is crazy times, whatever. When somebody before you could have stopped that process and brought some attention to it. And what I'm simply trying to tell you, ladies, on y'all ladies' night is your night, is that relationship is work, as if y'all didn't know that already. But my question is, why every time you clock in, we can't ever find you? Every time you clock in, unless it's break, lunch, we don't know where your hiding places is and why you hiding, but you wanted a relationship. Now, relationship work, baby. Relationship is, and it's not the kind of work y'all be trying to put in. You need to start that joker's mindset. Yeah, that's the place of all this stupid drama that's happening, that's going through the world. And we ain't gonna be able to save every man, but we can save your man. And that's one of those men that worry about in these streets, messing up for good niggas like me, and messing women over you like you are over and over and over again. Anybody ever had to deal with something like that? What did you do? If you don't mind being open, I'm asking you to tell your business. Tell what part that you ain't got to bring shame and embarrassment to somebody else. But anybody had to deal with the person and you was able to figure out, I did this to help him mentally and it worked. And we're now boom, boom, boom. Or even if we broke up, I've heard that he's really doing great now. Things are really going good for him. But this is what I did to help put him on the road to mental healing. Anybody? It's almost midnight, ladies. Talk to me. Did you just jump ship, sabotage relationship, and bounce? I know some of y'all scared to say that because I already asked you. If that's your answer, just get off. Because it's like you're beating a man who's already down. And instead of helping them up, you beat them down even lower. And then want somebody else to clean up your mess up. Oh boy, y'all are that quiet. I ain't got nobody talking nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. I got some folk viewing though. Over here, and I got some folk on IG viewing. Got a whole list of y'all over here, man. And I got some folk over here on the business page. Oh boy. I ain't got nobody talking. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Come on, ladies, it's y'all night. You better say something now. Especially when you got a man that's trying to ask your opinion. What? You ain't got nothing to say? Get out of here. Have King figured out a way of making a woman not have nothing to say? Ain't good. No, I'm playing. No, please talk. I'm always trying to create a platform for women to voice and feel safe. You're on my platform. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. Anybody before I let you go. It's almost midnight. You know what they say at midnight, you still up. You try to do something you ain't supposed to be doing now. Anybody? No? I know y'all yawning, and some of y'all fell asleep on me. My voice will soothe you. Take a good, deep inhale and fell asleep. But I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and put you to rock you to sleep and I don't get the benefits from it. Don't fall asleep beside me. No. You're supposed to help me meet some things that's in my life. I promise you. Perry, you still on here? What's going on, Amanda? Angela, how you doing, baby? Elaine, how you doing? All right, well, it's midnight. We need some rest. I get to bed at 6, so I'll be at the gym at 7. Pray that I get through the night. It's feeling a little better since I did that little warm-up right there. That's a warm-up exercise that I just did, so I didn't do a full one. But we just saying, something's better than nothing, right? As I told you, getting these 2 days, and I might just do the 2 days for the rest of this month and stop. Give my body a chance to kind of heal and recover in the month of November, December. Okay? We'll see how it goes. We'll play it later. I'll still be coming on, talking about that. All right? All right. Thank you for hanging out. You all have a beautiful, as it is Sunday. Get some rest, get some good sleep. Lock up all the doors.